This is from the marriage subreddit from Mysterious Mix 2342. I'm going to file for divorce. The vent. Well, if you asked me a year ago, or even 6 months ago, I would never have imagined myself in this position. I have been with my husband for 16 years, 9.5 years married. In November, he blurted out that we should just separate. It was such a shock. We have children and full-time jobs, so I always figured we were trucking along through this season of our lives until things became easier with the kids. We have 2-year-old twins. There have never been any issues with trust, infidelity, or anything else in all of our years together. I could bet my life on my husband's commitment to me and our children until November. I noticed that his work cell phone and personal cells never left his side. The phones are either in his pocket or right next to him. He started sleeping in another room. Sex is almost non-existent, not for my lack of trying. As soon as he told me about the separation, he became cold, distant, detached. I asked if there was someone else, and he says, I'm crazy. But on the few occasions I've tried to see his cell phone, I know, please don't come for me, he's gotten aggressive. The last time was a couple weeks ago, and he pummeled me to the floor, giving me several bruises and a bloody nose. He travels for work, and his trips to the city have become weekly. He stays in a hotel for 2 nights at a time. He's also changed all of his phone passwords. Okay, time out. Before I go any further, OP, if he's put hands on you, you need to call the authorities. That is not okay. There is no world in which that is okay. And I know everybody says, oh my God, you looked in his phone, you this, you that. No, when somebody's behavior changes and there is a device change as well in that behavior as his spouse, you had a right to look. You have a right to know what is going on. My husband and I, we both have passwords on our phone. They're the same dang password. He can pick up my phone at any time. I can pick up his phone at any time. Do we? No. But we know we have the opportunity if we wanted to, because we're not doing anything that the other can't know about, right? Soon as somebody switches their behaviors and they went from being open to being secretive, yes, something is going on. Don't know what it is, but something is going on that they don't want you to know. And that's not okay. And the fact that he becomes aggressive to the point that you ended up with bruises and a bloody nose, OP, please, for yourself, for your twins, you call the authorities. You have him removed from the property, because that's not okay. In no world is that okay. Okay, back to the story. He spent hundreds of dollars at a strip club right before Christmas. He's addicted to sports betting online, and I also accidentally discovered about $40,000 in credit card debt that he has been hiding. I asked to see the bank credit card statements, and he refused, saying it's none of my business. Basically, nothing is any of my business anymore. We don't share bank accounts, but it's always been understood that we will be transparent about what comes in or out of the accounts. Lastly, he's planning on moving out of our newly built home to take a break. We spent so much time on our home and worked so hard to earn it, so him leaving it feels odd. I highly suspect infidelity, but can't prove it. I asked what goals he'd like to accomplish while we live apart, and he couldn't come up with any, just that I need time away from you. Meanwhile, he's not done any counseling, read a book, or anything to try and improve himself or our marriage. He wants to stay married, but I think it's only to keep me around so he can be a married single man. He also knows he's going to be on the hook for child support and spousal support if I file. Anyway, today I told my lawyer to begin the paperwork. Thanks for reading if you got this far. OP, I'm so glad that you ended it with you've already reached out to an attorney, because I think you've got a couple issues here. I don't think it's just you. I don't think he wants to be a father either. I mean, he keeps telling you, well, it's none of your business. It's none of your business what the bills are. It's none of your business what the credit cards are. But you've already caught him with $40,000 in debt in credit cards you didn't know about. And guess what? In divorce, the debts accumulated within the marriage typically are the responsibility of both parties. Now, I don't know what state you're in. I'm just stating, like, I know with my first divorce, my husband played fuck around and find out. He started shifting balances over to my cards and stuff like that to try and get the debt off of himself and thrown onto me for his private cards. We got it all fixed in the divorce. The paperwork said it was his responsibility, yada, yada, yada. Guess what? The credit card companies didn't care what the divorce court said. According to the credit card companies, they issued the credit to two people. Both people are responsible no matter what the courts had said in the divorce. So you have every right to see that, but you've got an attorney now. That should start helping. Have them do a forensic accounting of everything, because if he's hiding this much, just imagine what else is there. My gut, I think he's test driving somebody else to see whether it's going to work before he lets you go. Because as long as he can keep the ring on your finger, well, there's no spousal support, there's no child support, and there's no chance of him ending up single at the end of it if the person he's test driving doesn't work out. Don't be his backup plan. Don't be his safety net. Be a person who deserves more. And I'm sending you nothing but positive vibes. I truly hope you have a support system that can help you with this.